money back. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
It's just it's futile.
Going where no show has gone before. This is the Week in Geek with David D. Squared, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. Heard live on News Talk 99.5 WRNO and the iHeartRadio app. Here's D. Squared.
Greetings, people of Earth! This is the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, T Squared, along with DJ and Country, and we only got 14 more seconds of the intro to play before it goes away, because I forgot to play it off the butts bar, and I could have muted it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome into the Weekend Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
DJ and Scungy.
All right, hey guys, welcome back to the show.
Yeah.
All right, you guys were gone last week. It was just me, myself, and I. It was a De La Soul song.
Hey, you had the chat. Chat came in clutch.
Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure about that.
Okay, all right. Well then, we did that.
Chat, keep my father entertained.
Yes, dude.
It doesn't take a lot.
Saved my bacon last week. Oh man, why am I getting dead air on the radio station? That's not good.
That's not good. Well,
That's not good.
Everybody else can hear us.
Well, I guess so.
But
yeah, but the radio is.
The radio
dead
is
more.
of utmost importance. That is, you are correct.
Oh man, this stinks. You know what? Let's go take a break and now figure this out. All right. So this is the Weekend Geek. We're gonna take a quick break until we figure out this. We're live here at Go for Games.
Live at Go for.
So that's probably why things are going wrong. Yeah, that the intro played, but keep it up because it's gonna be dead because that's yeah. All right. So we're gonna take a break.
All right.
Junior Achievement of Greater New Orleans is approaching a major milestone. One
Okay. Production mode. All right, let's take control.
Also, the stream can hear us.
Yeah, I turned on my Skype.
Oh, cool. What's up, y'all?
What we got in there?
Nobody. Well, somebody could be watching. Just nobody's saying anything. Ugh.
And in Calcasieu Parish, we keep our roads clean by clearing out our truck beds and securing our loads.
We need every person in every parish to stop littering and keep Louisiana beautiful.
For more litter prevention tips, visit letlouisianashine.org.
Sponsored by Louisiana Lieutenant Governor's Office and Keep Louisiana Beautiful.
Hi, I'm Wes Blanchard. Losing a loved one is never easy, and handling the legal side of things can feel overwhelming. At my law firm, we help surviving spouses and heirs navigate the succession process with clear steps, sound guidance, and a pace that works for you. We're here to help you take the next step with care, clarity, and experience that make it manageable. Visit wjblanchardlaw.com today to get started. What's your plan? Offices in Metairie and Mandeville. Filing number LA 2519458.
I hate their
The world's best bull riders. One shot, 8 seconds, no mercy. The rankest bulls in the sport are waiting. This is professional bull riding. Watch it live as we unleash the beast. On now from Indianapolis on Paramount Plus.
At Dudley DeBosier, you know we love our fours, and we love Louisiana.
And of course, Louisiana loves Leonard Fournette.
That's why the fours and Fournette just seem made to go together.
Fournette and the fours, for you.
For Louisiana. So then, Lenny, we got a question for you.
What number should people call when they've been injured? Easy. 444-4444. James
Okay.
Pelche Jr., New Orleans. Paid non-client spokesperson. Paid Junior Singer. LA 2519363.
We asked parents to share their journey of adopting teens.
They changed who I am because I can't see life without them in it.
Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Hello, this is Ethan Peck, Mr. Spock in Star Trek Discovery, and this is the Week in Geek.
Greetings, people of Earth! This is the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now, and we are live now on the air. This is the Week in Geek live at Go4 Games. I'm your host D Squared, along with
DJ
and
Scungy.
All right, we fixed the problem. I
indeed.
tell you. So, like, it's all dependent upon this one cord. But and this
Oy.
one cord plugged into this splitter, plugged into the computer. So if one of them gets loose, we lose mics, and then we got to go to break.
Yep.
So, all right, let's lay out the show for you tonight. I got the gang back together. They all hung me out to dry last week, but if it wasn't for the chat, saving my bacon, Eric, Don Cooper, Eric Ballard, Dan Henry entered the chat. Who else was about? Carl was in there saving my bacon, and the Oscars were on the TV, and so I was easily distracted by that. But we dug deep into Firefly, and I had totally forgot that Shepard Book had died. I totally like the character, the actor.
Well, the actor did die
the
as
actor
well.
who played him. Yeah. Oh, and they killed him in the movie too. Huh? I forgot about that. Oh, but we can't talk about it. Dean's right here. Oh, Jesus. He found out the
Classy,
Easter
y'all.
Bunny wasn't real today, and now he finds out Shepard Book dies. Man, worst day ever. Sorry.
Who hears about the Tooth Fairy?
Well, you know.
No, Tooth Fairy's real. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. All right, so let's lay out the show. We're guest free, but we've got a lot of stuff to catch up on because there was a lot of things that I wanted to talk with you guys about, especially like Project Helix, with what Xbox is doing because they're saying they're not getting out of the console wars and they are going to be making some new stuff. But also the Spider-Man New Day trailer dropped and the brand new day.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks so
Everybody's
awesome.
seen it. I think it did better than the GTA 6 trailer. Like it got more views than the GTA 6 trailer did in 24 hours. So people care about this thing.
7 million is what it was. It was
Good
like
Lord.
7 million for the first 24 hours of that trailer. Well, and so now what was interesting was the way they released it. You know what? All right, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. And it's not.
How about you do that?
You know,
You
who
can give it
knows?
this or you can give it that.
I don't know why it's not playing. Whatever.
Acapella.
And now you're
Top
no
news
sign.
stories from around
Wow.
the world.
We're gonna stop doing that. Okay, so Jesus. So Tom Holland, who normally ruins every spoiler there is in the Marvel universe, they went a interesting route in dropping this trailer. They gave 5-second clips of the trailer to some of the largest, I guess, influencers and YouTubers and TikTokers.
Can't believe we
And
didn't get any.
and I know, right? The audacity of them. But I'm sure they probably threw a rando in there. They're just like, okay, but Bob 2936 loves Marvel. You know,
Yeah.
Let him see.
Loves Marvel 69. So, but yeah, so they wanted to bring the group in. How do they say it? Like
Community.
it's a community. Thank you,
Yes.
son. They brought the community into it. And just like I figured they would, thank God for the internet. Everybody's like, this is dumb. And so they just started stitching them all together. And they're like, here's a trailer. Like, here you go. You can watch this separate 5 seconds. It's like, I'm not doing that. I'm going to wait an hour for like Nerdist or IGN to string them all together into one solid trailer. And I'll watch that.
Yeah, right.
So getting into that trailer just right out of the gate, I mean, like the amount of comic book covers that appear in the trailer. You know, the one where he's carrying a guy, like
Amazing Fantasies.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you've got who's this Boomerang dude? Like, because Captain Boomerang is DC. So like, who is this Boomerang guy who's throwing boomerangs at him on a billboard?
I had
I
no
love
clue.
the vacant look. So
I
are
saw
y'all
the
on chat? Can you know we're
Look,
streaming live on the Facebook.
I did see all the parallels. Again, I didn't read those comics, so I don't really
It looked like
specifically
a newer
know.
one though. It looked like a
I
newer
don't
one.
specifically know, but I mean,
Be on Facebook.
And you know what? I must have missed that part of the trailer too.
It's a blink and you miss it.
Yeah.
So this is how I know you don't do any show prep because like I like all the videos I've watched. It's like here's this one and here's this one. Like who the hell is a Magoo? I only know a Mr. Magoo, but
Yeah.
apparently Magoo is the leader of a bunch of red ninjas. I don't remember that storyline, but that's an
I think it's one
older.
of the one of the
It
older ones.
sounds slightly 1940s racist, you know. Like,
Well,
come here, Mr. Magoo, we're gonna fight with these ninja swords. Come on.
well, let's be honest. Also, that
Let's be
we're-
honest.
Oh my God, this is like what almost the 30th Marvel film now. And
Yeah,
whatnot.
it's been a lot.
So they're kind of going. You know what? We no longer have the the stuff that's right there on the surface.
Oh my
we got to
God,
dig
you could
deep.
not be more wrong if you tried to be
Oh,
more wrong.
come
You
on,
couldn't
man.
be
They've
more
they've done
wrong.
so many of the popular storylines now that
right.
they really need. They're really going a little bit more obscure with stuff.
This is where we completely
Look,
disagree.
this is my take on it. I think that they've gone too far on their own as the MCU and are finally being like, hold on, wait, what made the fans kind of go want to see our movies again? Oh yeah, the comic book.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
oh yeah, we have this great library of cool stuff that the people originally wanted to draw from. So why don't we just do that again?
People have been wanting Scorpion for God knows how long,
Yeah.
and they teased him in
The first
the
one.
first one.
Yeah.
You know,
He was in the
Homecoming.
prison with the Vulture.
yeah,
Exactly.
and so then you've got Frank Castle, you know, the Punisher,
Yeah.
and he was created specifically to go kill Spider-Man.
Yep.
I mean, you're like that issue, like I mean, that spawned the entire Punisher, you know, mythos.
Yeah.
Because like after that, Punisher wasn't a character.
No.
He wasn't a guy.
He was a
wasn't
one-shot
thing.
bad guy.
Yeah, he was that. He was Calendar Man, you know, and then he turned into freaking, you know, the Punisher. And so, and I love in the trailer when he's like, Frank, you hit me. He's like, get out of the way. He pulls out a grenade launcher and have it your way, pal. And then when he knocks him out of the car, he's like, listen here, mother. And he's like, no, he's
Yeah.
you know, PG-13.
Classic Spider-Man.
Yeah, it really
just-
was.
That one cracked me
So-
up. He's just like, no cursing. Flip.
Some of the story stuff about that though, I'm assuming y'all have watched the new Daredevil season. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
March
So,
24th.
The thing is that
2 days.
Daredevil's supposedly not being in this movie, but you know he's gonna be.
I mean, he showed up as his public defender.
Exactly in the last
know?
one. But
Yeah.
also on top of that, one of the shots was Spider-Man getting the key to the city.
Yes.
Right? Who gives the key to the city?
The mayor.
The mayor.
Oh,
Who was the mayor?
Wilton
Not
Fisk.
Fisk.
Not Fisk.
Not Fisk, but who's the mayor in Daredevil right now?
Fisk.
Fisk.
Oh,
So did we just
maybe
get
think
spoiled
she's a
what
deputy
happens at-
mayor? Maybe she's a deputy mayor.
We still have the entire second season before this movie comes out. So did this trailer
Oh.
just accidentally spoil the second season for us?
Oh my God! So you're saying, yeah, they
I'm
take
saying,
down
yeah,
Fisk.
Fisk
They
is
take
about
down
to get
Fisk?
taken down in this next season, no
I
matter
said
what.
Wilton. It's Wilson Fisk.
Yeah.
Well, he's come out and said that this is like
the
the
Waltons.
best that Kingpin is in this new season.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
this is the best that you'll ever see Kingpin.
So that's what I'm thinking is that he just after this season he's gone. You know what I mean?
I
Or
mean, you
maybe
know,
underground at least.
They have
Somewhere else that's not the mayor.
well, so the writing's on the wall because he basically created an entire police force of, you know, it is just, you know, police brutality unit. You know, I mean,
Right.
that's what it is. You know, it's
Yeah.
like here's all the guys that were all investigated by internal affairs. Let's get all the worst hard case offenders that somehow managed to still be police officers and use them. We'll
Yeah.
do that. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
And they did that, and so I think we're starting to see all that coming to fruition now because because I mean, dude, 2 days, March 24th, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
2 days, we're gonna get the first episode of Daredevil with the black costume, and you know, I got to interview Charlie Cox a while back, and you know, he's not gonna wear the mustard suit, thank
Yeah,
God.
thank God.
But I mean, this looks so great because you got Jessica Jones popping up in
Yeah.
it. So begs the question, you know, we're gonna get Luke Cage.
Yeah.
It's Scungy's favorite Iron Fist. Let's make a return.
Legitimately made me stop watching the Netflix television. Like I didn't go back after
that
that.
that poor dude. He gets such a bad rap.
Oh, it's just terrible writing, though.
Well, there was that too. So, uh, but on top of this, so listen, you had the Punisher pop up. You got Scorpion. You got the whatever the boomerang dude is, and then Mr. Magoo and his Ninjas 3 or something.
And
I
not
don't know
even
what's-
mentioning the characters, but Spider-Man himself. This is like I think people have been begging for the MCU Spider-Man to finally be depressed. You know, that's what
Yeah.
half of Peter Parker's character is him just being a sorry, whatever.
Loser.
Yeah,
And
sorry
it's
loser.
true because he's like he could use all of his powers to go do whatever he wants,
Exactly.
but he doesn't. He does the right thing.
And this is finally Peter Parker being Peter Parker. Then also just that story alone, like Spider-Man 2, him being completely depressed, that's going to make his powers evolve, which makes me, and in Spider-Man 2 is kind of different because he focuses on his Peter Parker life. In this one, complete opposite. He's fully been Spider-Man for the past like however many months. He has not been Peter Parker, which I think that storyline is going to lead into the Man Spider line. I think that's my view on that.
So that's the crazy part too is that like he goes and finds Bruce Banner, and then starts talking about because he's going through some metamorphosis now.
He's been leaning too much into Spider-Man. It is what it is.
So I guess that at the end of the day, so far it seems like they're hitting all the right notes. And I don't think it's that they're not digging the bottom of the barrel like you're saying, Scungy. That this is a calculated move on their part because there's all sorts of guys that they could bring in if they wanted to. This is something that they have calculated to do on purpose, kind of like what you've seen with what James Gunn has been doing in DC, where he's bringing back. It's not like he's bringing back the MonsterVerse because people were clamoring for Swamp Thing. They were not, they gave them Swamp Thing options, just it never happened. But he's rebooting things, and so shoot, I mean, we got Supergirl coming up shortly, and then they're already teasing Man of Tomorrow's stuff. I mean, like, there's so much stuff going on that end. So, all right, we got to move on. Actually, we're gonna go all the way to 30 because I had to blow through a break. The Project Hail Mary.
I was about to say, I think this is Spider-Man is their Project Hail Mary.
Oh,
see what I did there?
I see what you did there. Project Hail Mary, best opening for a movie in 2026 at 80 million.
I think that is global, but still, it's the best one of this year.
Well, and so what's interesting though too is that I mean it's not over yet because they're still going to get Sunday matinee numbers put in there, and so I haven't finished the whole book. I have the book, but it's the same guy who did The Martian. So
Andy Weir.
Andy Weir. And so this is also it's based in science. Like the guy really did like a lot of his homework, and he uses a lot of like in The Martian. There was a lot of big words, so it wasn't designed for the faint of heart or somebody not at least armed with a dictionary and thesaurus. I mean, the guy really dug in deep. But I mean, it's interesting that they brought the whole uh, alien aspect in there, and they didn't try to hide it. It was like it's right
It was
there.
in the first trailer.
Right. It's there that he's working with an alien, and so basically it's you know end apocalypse times, and if they don't win, if they don't do whatever it is they need to do, we're all gonna die back at home, and it'll be awful.
This is a big one, I think, for Ryan Gosling, especially. Like he's gonna have a stellar year this year. We're not even talking about his new Star Wars project coming out soon too,
right?
Which is still, I think, the only thing we've gotten from that is like the name,
I
and that it's gonna be a new solo Star Wars story.
Yeah,
but I mean, he's knocking out the park this year.
I am really just a big fan of his as of recently because, I mean, number one, he did Blade. Excuse me, he did Blade Runner, which I'm a very big fan of Blade Runner. Fall Guy was unbelievably
it didn't
fun.
do well though.
It did do well, but it was fun.
It was a fun movie. I
mean,
enjoyed it.
he was in Barbie.
He did Drive.
He did
That's
Drive.
That's
He
a
did
film major movie.
he was in La La Land, which won all kinds of Oscars. So I mean, he is a bankable star. So, but he's not the kind of actor where you would think he's. At first, you thought, oh, it's just this pretty boy actor, one of the pretty boy actors. But then he actually backs everything up with unbelievable acting chops.
Yeah, no,
So I will basically watch anything the man's in.
He's been legit. Like I think his status is getting up there. He's kind of the opposite of Timothy Chalamet. You know what I mean? Timothy Chalamet is all like, I'm going to be the greatest of all time, and Ryan Gosling just like, I mean, I guess I could
he's
be.
like, hey, I like this project. I'm going to do it and
yeah, right, and just knock it out the park.
knock it out the park.
Oh man, I was trying to play something off of.
I know exactly what you're doing. I
yes.
see it. What a good sketch.
Dude, so he has done SNL twice
Yeah,
now, like,
twice.
like
yes.
almost back to back. I mean, it was like he was just on it like less than 3 or 4 weeks ago, and he was back on it again. And the Cyclops one was,
Dude,
and
that
he's just
one was
like, he's
so
like,
good.
oh, will you open the door? And then she's like, stop, just stop. Let me finish. Like they're breaking characters left and right, and I mean, it's just like he cracks me up.
Oh, when
dude.
he
Like,
did the Beavis and Butthead thing,
That one will go down in history.
my
and he shows up to the
God.
premiere of his own film.
Yeah,
Dressed as that.
yeah, and it would suck. But I think that was the Fall
That
Guy.
was the Fall Guy.
And it sucks because the Fall Guy didn't do so well. But I mean, God, the Beavis and Butthead sketch. I mean, like he's a guy who gets in there and just like, and he breaks all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, he breaks so bad. But like he's also in these great sketches.
The alien abduction.
Alien abduction
And
sketch.
they're just trying to eat.
Oh my
Poor man is
But your girl
dying.
is sitting there, scratching her privates and all like,
Yeah, Kate McKinnon's like, hold on, like stand still. Let me
Kate
do this.
McKinnon,
I'm
that's
just
it.
doing this, doing it. And he's just like
and he's
crying. He's crying.
He was phenomenal in that. So yeah, Project Hail Mary. It's good to see that people are going back to the movies again because there's been
And for
like
sci-fi.
Hopper.
Yeah,
Well,
right?
I mean, but Hopper's a sci-fi, right? Hopper's it's like Avatar, but funny and not dumb.
Isn't that the Pixar one
That's the new Pixar flick. That's
with
just
the
crushing it.
lizard?
No. It's the one where they go and become animals and they're like a little
Yeah,
what
but
are they beavers or something like that and,
Yeah.
and like you can suddenly hear the animals talk and they're like
That was what the lizard meme though. Where it's like the lizard
no, that was
pressing the button.
Elio. With that was at the end of Elio, and they're making a whole new movie just off the lizard. But
yeah.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
really.
I
I've
am not
heard
even playing around. I
Yeah,
have
got Josh
no
Gad,
idea.
doesn't it?
Hopper, yeah. Hopper's also has I mean, dude, it made like how much money did it make?
It's made more so far than Project.
Yeah,
It's made like
box
100 million so
I
far
mean, it's
globally.
animated, so I mean, you
no,
get
all
like
right. So
It's Pixar.
saying animated no longer works though because that's not the truth. So yeah, for Friday, their opening day, they hit 33 million and 80 million for their opening weekend. So 80.5. So Andy Weir's beat them by 80.58. So they
Wow.
0.08 million. Of course, like that's how much? What 800,000?
That's a lot of money. Money that we will never see.
80,000. Yeah, right. That's a lot of scratch.
Yeah.
I'll take that. But yeah, so the box office for Hoppers was nuts as well. So, but all right, we should probably take a break. Now I think now we're at the time. Okay. So all right, so when we come back, what do we got next on the docket? We got Sonic 4, Dune 3. What the hell is this pizza movie thing?
It's
What is going on with that?
Oh my God! I'll explain it to you. You have to watch the trailer. It's bonkers. Is all I'll say.
It's bonkers. Okay,
Yes.
so we'll go with that. I don't know why the music's not playing.
Nothing works
Something-
anymore.
You and nothing works.
I don't know. What the hoo-ha? Hey, did I
Bum,
hit
bum,
mute
bum, ba, da, da,
accidentally?
da, bum, bum,
No,
dun,
don't
dun.
you dare stop that. Stop
Acapella is
that
not
right
our
now.
strong suit. Clearly.
I swear, what is going on?
It's- It happens. That's the beauty of live radio.
All right,
you
so
know.
this is the Week in Geek with Geek Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO. Yeah, it's News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
Need pentatonics on here.
News Talk 99.5 WRNO comes from the Mortgage Jumbo Studios.
Your locally trusted home loan lender. Mortgage Gumbo, Dad can.
Serving the Louisiana hobby and games community for over 12 years, Gopher Games has prided itself on offering the very best in personalized customer service, unique experience-based events, and premium amenities for our Gopher Academy members, such as after-hours private gaming space, full immersion RPG room, rotating board game library, and coming soon a video game arcade. So join the Gopher community at 4953 West Napoleon Avenue. For more info, go to gophergamesnola.com or the Gopher Discord. Gopher Games, where you got game.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Get ready to unleash your potential at CrossFit Grigri. Are you tired of ordinary gyms? Say hello to extraordinary results. At CrossFit Grigri, we're not just a gym, we're a family. Join our community of passionate individuals who seek to better themselves, help those around them, and find enjoyment in doing both. Experience personalized training, expert coaching, and a supportive environment that fuels your fitness journey. Learn more at CrossFitGrigri.com or follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. CrossFit Grigri, where the potions and the programming and the magic's in the community.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my park feed is missing. What was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
Running for office means having something important to say. Radio is the most personal medium out there. Voters hear the real you, exactly the way you want to be heard. No filters, no AI, just your voice, your message. And it's 1/10 the time and cost of video. Don't just campaign. Connect with millions all over the country, even thousands in the smallest communities with radio. Call now and be on the air in just 48 hours. 844-844-iHeart. That's 844-844-iHeart.
When your money's on the line, are you okay with a basic free tax service? Get the confidence of TurboTax with free Fed and state filing on Intuit Credit Karma. Around 37% of filers qualify. Simple 1040s only. See details at turbotax.com/free.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to.
Junior Achievement of Greater New Orleans is approaching a major milestone.
Welcome back in to the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
DJ
and
Scungy.
And we are live at Go For Games, which is why we're having all these testicle difficulties. And Scungy's eating, so I think he got food on the control board.
Yes, it was
That's
my
what's going
fault. It
on
was
right
my
now.
fault. Yes.
I'm 100% sure that
Yes,
that's
I
what the
am
problem
nowhere
is.
near you on the control board, but
I wasn't even
somehow
on aisle 5.
I was in aisle 5, Mr. Mom. Right.
Okay, all right. So, welcome back into the Week in Geek. We were talking about Ryan Gosling and Scungy's deep loving abide for him, and
Not wrong.
all right. So, what are we talking about now, guys?
So right now we're jumping the bridge from film to video game over here with NVIDIA's new announcement of DLSS 5. Now that might just sound like a bunch of technical mumbo
It
jumbo
does.
because it is. So DLSS is the feature in video games where it makes your jagged, like pixelated kind of frames, smooths it out. So you can't see like whenever something's moving, you see how it's pixelated on the
Yeah.
edges. That's what it does. It's this thing that smooths it all out, and then it also eventually did the same thing for like sound, I think. So it's basically just enhances what your game looks like, adds like extra frames, like AI generated frames and stuff. Basically just fake stuff to make your game look better. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so they just announced the new DLSS 5, and it is completely AI powered. And what that means is they basically announced a little demo of it where you can slide a little slider from your normal game to whenever DLSS 5 is on. And when you see an AI image and there's something weird about it, something almost
Mhm.
uncanny. It basically just adds an uncanny AI filter to whatever game you're playing. And all they haven't announced any actual video of it, only screenshots. And these
Okay.
screenshots, in some of them, it actually looks pretty good, adds like some reflections,
Yeah.
adds more detail to the skin, hair, etc. But in some of these pictures, it just completely changes the way these people look. Like, it changes their eye placement. Like, we have a slider up right here. Unfortunately, we don't have
Okay.
the stream up.
Yeah, you can't see it, but it looks like it added
Oh,
definition to her cheekbones, like her cheekbones are sunken in a
Yeah,
little bit more natural than the other one.
it added like changes to her nose profile. Even like I'm telling you, it changes where her eye even
Her
is
eye
on her
placement, yeah.
face. So in the screenshots, sure, it might look passable, but like physically playing this and like rotating the camera around this, I'm not sure how that's gonna look because it might just look like those like the older AI videos of like Will Smith eating spaghetti. You know what I mean? Where he
Yeah.
doesn't really know what to do. And then not even looking at the faces here, but in the first screenshot, there's a store window and you can see the reflection coming out of it and hitting like this ice maker right
Yeah.
outside, right? And when you slide it, it's just gone.
Yeah.
So it doesn't I don't know what to think about it. It's because
Well,
some things are better, some things are worse.
I know it kind of. I mean, it seems, but if you look in the background, it seems that the lighting in the back is more natural.
But
It's
it's
got
supposed to be
less.
raining though. That's the
I
thing.
know, but it's got the background. It seems like maybe it would be more physics because not everything in the world is shiny.
Yeah.
In video games, they do that a lot. I
Yeah,
will say that they will make any kind of like surface shiny just to
Yeah.
show. Look, we know how to use lighting
Yeah, we know how to use
effects.
reflection.
You know, so to me in the background of it, it seems more natural in the background. Now the does the ice machine need a reflection? Does that surface really reflect light like that? It's a tarp.
I feel like
Tarps
it
really don't reflect light that
Well,
much.
I'm just in general, the light coming out of the window isn't it's not coming out the window.
Yeah.
That's my one I don't even know how to look in game. That's the thing.
I
This
know. Well,
announcement is just
that's
so odd and weird. And like a lot of gamers are just completely upset with it because
I
we don't know
think
how it's gonna
people are
turn
more
out.
upset about the fact that it's using AI and not.
Yeah, if people are just saying it's an AI slop filter to put over your game, which I can definitely see that because like the screenshot of Leon looks great. It just adds like
Yeah.
definition to his hair and
Yeah.
everything. But like we looked at like some of the Starfield stuff and
Well,
Starfield
Starfield was rough in the beginning
yeah.
anyway. All
Even
right,
when we
so
look
let's
over at
be.
Hogwarts Legacy, like the older lady, I forget what her name is, but it just adds like so many extra
It was
wrinkles
like
that were
wrinkles and
not
everything
there.
like that.
And
So it's like before Neutrogena, after Neutrogena is
yeah,
basically what it is.
exactly. But
Yeah.
it's very, very
So
off-putting.
basically, what you're telling me is that this is a filter like it's against Botox.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. I see this working for backgrounds and stuff, but for characters and humans, it's weird. It puts just an uncanny valley filter on it,
You know,
and I can't support that.
it's a unique thing in video games, and I actually had this discussion years ago. Um, when the PlayStation 3 came out,
Mhm.
and it was between the PlayStation 3 and I'm sorry, when the PlayStation 4 came out. Um, every console generation before, you saw a humongous jump
Yeah.
from one console generation to the next. When you were like from Atari to Nintendo, it's like, oh my God. And then Nintendo to Super Nintendo, look at all the colors. And then to the 64. And then when you
Yeah.
got to the PlayStation, when PlayStation 2 came out, everybody, and then PlayStation 3, you see, oh wow, you see these life models and everything like that. And then when PlayStation 4 came out, it was, okay, that looks good.
Yeah.
And then PlayStation 5 came out, and everybody's like,
good.
okay, that looks good. That looks a little crisper and clean. You're not going to get. There's only so far you can jump where you get to a point with graphics in video games where there's no longer that humongous jump from console
Right.
generation to console generation, and it's unfortunately this is what you're going to get from it.
Yeah.
All you're going to get now
This is them
is
attempting that
nitpicking,
jump. Yeah.
nitpicking, and trying to find something to find that jump again, and you will never find that
I
jump
agree.
until you have pure like this, like augmented
I
reality
agree.
or something like that.
I think this is definitely attempting that jump where it's like this your characters will look like it's a video. But the thing is, I don't think the technology is there yet,
No.
especially considering again, they haven't given us footage of it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what this is going to look like whenever this character is actually moving around. I'm not sure if that wrinkle on her face is actually going to track
Yeah.
or if that's just going to like remove the next
And
frame.
then and then it's gonna like that wrinkle where it's in like the side of her face, then it's gonna shift because they
Yeah.
don't have it. It's more of a matte on. It's more of like a mask on front instead of like
Exactly.
the
It's just
full.
it's a photo filter is basically
Yeah.
what it's doing. It's not actually affecting the textures or anything, which again, I guess it's the best we have, but like a lot of people are simply not going to turn this feature on in the first place.
So how do you get this feature? How do you get this?
I mean, this is just built into it's just an update on whatever games you're gonna have. You should
Do you have to have a special like processor? Like
you
you
should have
have
a
to have this
you have to have a
NVIDIA?
graphics card that's good enough, and
Uh-huh.
I'm 90% sure you have to have NVIDIA because if you have, for instance, the other company AMD, they're
Uh-huh.
gonna have their own version of this later down the line, I assume, because AMD already has their version of DLSS, which is like the enhancing thing.
So
But
this
this is
is
NVIDIA exclusive.
so this is something that you actually have to pay for.
No, this is just if you have if you have a NVIDIA graphics card in your computer
It's a
compared,
feature?
it's a feature. Yes,
Oh,
it's just gonna be a software update, pretty much.
well, I don't know. I mean, that's in that case, I mean, if you're not paying for it.
Yeah.
If it's something that's already a feature, I mean, and then it's just going to be
And again, this is you can just
you can
turn it
turn it
off.
off.
Yeah, exactly.
Then that's going to I mean,
This
sure it's going to be a waste of their time. They think it's going to be something that's going to be
right.
groundbreaking and, visionary and people are just going to go click.
Yeah, nobody's a- again, if you go online, just look up NVIDIA DLSS, the memes are insane of like before NVIDIA DLSS, after. Like you gotta look it up yourself.
Look,
It's
it
a
can't be as bad as Assassin's Creed
oh
or
yeah,
Unity.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
So Project Helix, so that's going to be their next foray, Microsoft's
Yeah.
next foray into the console wars. Because we were talking about Spencer stepping down, and you got the new person in charge who was in charge of AI. But this one is basically saying that you can use Steam products and all this other stuff.
It's basically a console PC.
Okay, so I mean,
But isn't Steam doing that like
the
at the end of the
Steam
year? The
machine,
Steam machine, aren't
don't
they
they have
doing
the
the same
Steam?
thing?
Well, all right. So, but here's the thing though. So Microsoft, in essence, everybody thought this was the death knell because with Spencer stepping down, everybody lost their damn minds. And this new person's coming in. It's like, hey, look, no, here's our next plan. So they're saying that they're not getting out of the console business because that's what everybody's saying. They're out of the console business. They're just stepping away. But apparently that they're saying no, we're still in it. You were saying
I
that.
disagree.
Okay, why?
Because this is just a PC that's very optimized for games. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like this isn't
Yeah.
They're not they're moving out of the console business into PCs, but they're just calling it the same thing.
Does it have a disk drive?
Ha!
Well, I mean, here's
That's
the
a
thing.
very valid question.
It is a valid question. Yeah, I don't think they've announced that though, have
Because PCs now do not have disk
they?
drives.
Yeah.
There are no PC games. They don't make them physical anymore, but they still make console
This might
games
just
physical.
I feel like this is gonna be a gaming PC with a disk drive for the people that still want to play their backwards compatible games. You
Well,
know what I mean?
so here's the thing. I got no problem with it. All right. So like
Yeah, I agree.
you built this damn supercomputer at your house because you're a dirtbag PC master race scum. But I mean, look, the average person doesn't have time
Yeah,
to
they're
try
not
to
gonna do
figure
that.
this stupid crap out. I don't care.
Real.
But give me a console, and I don't care if you want to call it a bastardized PC. Just as long as it does what it's supposed to do, and I ain't got to worry about, oh well, this hard drive failed or this something or other,
You don't have the right
broken.
graphics card,
Right,
right
like
RAM,
oh,
or anything like that.
well, I'm putting out so many RPMs per minute. It's
It
like
is.
I
It's
don't
very
care.
much streamlining the PC experience, which I think is a great thing.
I think
because
that is what appeals to me as an
I-
old fart.
and
you
that's
know?
perfect. I think the benefits of having a computer are so significant, but the thing is, getting those benefits is such a pain in the behind, and this completely removes that, and that's just phenomenal.
I have a PC and I have a phone. I mean, my PC does what a PC does. My phone does what a phone does. I mean, my Xbox does what my Xbox is supposed to do.
That's what I love about a console is that a game that comes out on that console, the one that comes out day one and the one that comes out day end, they will both work on that system. A
Yeah.
PC, if I buy a game a year from that PC coming out, is a good chance it's not going to work on that PC.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to sit there and go update the video card or update the graphic card. So that's what I love about a console. I buy a console, plug and play, done.
Yeah.
I think, and that's what I think. That's why you'll never see consoles go away because the average person who is not gonna like. I mean, I'm not doing a deep dive into. Let's see. I want to get a PC and I'm
Yeah.
going to get this graphics card and I want to make
Yeah.
sure I got this bit rate. I'm like, God dang, man! Like
I mean,
seriously,
for the average
it hurts my
consumer,
head.
for the average consumer, it's give me convenience or give me death. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well,
I
and
want to
this
play
is
the
this is
game.
convenience, and that's perfect.
So I mean, and so I think that's why we really disagree because I mean, it's just like you're saying that it's this PC thing, but
Well, I'm glad.
well,
That's a good thing. That's
because I mean,
very much a good thing.
they are now they're expanding because honestly, I would love to have access to the Steam library.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I mean, because like you talk
So many
about so
older
many
games.
games, the older
So many
games,
games.
and it's like, okay, here's another way for you to make money off me too.
Yeah.
Because as of right now, I've got no way to play. Like I got a work laptop. I mean,
You
like
can't play
I
Empire at War.
Yeah.
I could go buy another laptop, but I'm not doing that because just like you said, a year from now, a gaming air quote laptop,
Yeah, might be
it's
obsolete.
obsolete
Yeah.
because I mean, like you can't replace any graphics
Especially in a
cards.
laptop, yeah.
It's not the giant PC where you can swap and add and then put water tubing in it for some ridiculous reason.
And then you still need to do all that stuff. And then nothing is made equal. So if I get a graphics card that's made by a different company that's not right, I don't know this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. It could completely screw up the game and then not work. And I've
There's
wasted
there's
that
a
money.
lot of nuance to making a PC,
So
and this just again, it just makes it so much
plug
easier
into compute,
to
plug
have.
into wall,
Yeah.
plug into TV, put disc in, or download, play.
And you still get and with this, you still get all the same features as a PC without the hassle. And that's just again, it's for people like y'all, dude. This is
Like
so
guys.
so yeah, old people, very just ancient, just relics from the
It's
past.
not ancient. It's not relics. It's fiscally responsible.
And
I'm going to spend $500 on a console, and then 8 years later, I'm still using that same $500 console. Or I can spend $3,000 on a
Exactly.
game PC,
And it
and
is-
in 2 years have to spend another $2,000.
And it's the best of both worlds. It's the opportunities of having a brand new computer with the price point, hopefully, with this market right now, of a console and the ease of a console. So it's great for everybody except for maybe Xbox, who might be tanking. But that's fine. We get the benefits of it.
Okay, well, on that note, we're going to take a break. This is The Week in Geek with D Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
Junior Achievement of Greater New Orleans is approaching a major milestone. 1 million students served. For 70 years, we've empowered youth with the skills to succeed in work and life. From financial literacy to career readiness, Junior Achievement is shaping tomorrow's leaders today. Now, with your help, we can reach the next million students. Donate today to build a stronger future for generations to come. Visit jagno.org to learn more.
Finally, mortgage rates have started to recede. This is Dwayne Stein of Mortgage Gumbo Dad Cam, where we stir together rates, real estate, and smart home financing moves. If you bought a home in the last 3 years, listen up. With receding rates, this may be a real opportunity to refinance. Lowering your rate could reduce your monthly payment, freeing up cash, or getting rid of some of that unwanted debt, or paying off your home faster. So don't wait for headlines to tell you what to do. Let's get ahead of it. Visit Mortgage Gumbo Dad Can.
Hey, Louisiana, how are you stopping litter?
In Terrebonne Parish, we put our trash in a bag and never out the car window.
In Bienville, we bag it, tie it, and put a lid on it.
We keep litter out of our lakes in Lafayette.
And in Calcasieu Parish, we keep our roads clean by clearing out our truck beds and securing our loads.
We need every person in every parish to stop littering and keep Louisiana beautiful. For more litter prevention tips, visit letlouisianashine.org.
Sponsored by Louisiana Lieutenant Governor's Office and Keep Louisiana Beautiful.
Hi, I'm Wes Blanchard. Losing a loved one is never easy, and handling the legal side of things can feel overwhelming. At my law firm, we help surviving spouses and heirs navigate the succession process with clear steps, sound guidance, and a pace that works for you. We're here to help you take the next step with care, clarity, and experience that make it manageable. Visit wjblanchardlaw.com today to get started. What's your plan? Offices in Metairie and Mandeville. Filing number LA 2519458.
Hi, it's Jackie from Earth Savers, and no one does hydrofacials like we do. If you're looking to completely transform your skin in one visit, this is it. The hydrofacial minimizes pores, evens skin tone, and gives you glowing skin. But that's not all. Earth Savers Hydrofacial has the added bonus of our extraordinary hands-on circulatory massage and customization. Add dermaplaning or perk treatment to brighten eyes or plump lips. Earth Savers, Uptown, Lakeside, and Mandeville, or earthsaversonline.com.
Wealth Builders is your one-stop shop for all things financial. Join us every Sunday at 11 a.m. on News Talk 99.5 FM for advice on how to make the most of your money and secure your financial future.
Make WRNO your #1 preset on our free iHeartRadio app, powered by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers. Call 444-4444.
That's 444-4444.
Non-attorney spokesperson Chad Dudley, New Orleans.
Running for office means having something in.
Want to make the most of your tax refund?
It is I, Starfire of Tamaran, here to tell you that you are listening to the Week in Geek on the radio. This is radio, yes?
Welcome back in to the Week in Geek. We squared along with
DJ
and
Sudgy.
Okay. Oh my God, I don't even know what's going on anymore. This is just crazy talk. All right, welcome back into the Week in Geek. One of these days, something will work the way it's supposed to. I don't know what day that will be, but
that's when we go buy lottery tickets.
As always, we struggle to check out the Facebook page where we're streaming live right now, the Week in Geek radio show. And of course, you can follow us on Twitter at Twig Radio. And the Instagram's the Week in Geek. Hey DJ, how can people listen to this show?
So people, you listen. Yep.
Well, watch the show.
Yeah, come watch the show. You can watch it on our Facebook page, The Week in Geek, or you can watch it on our Twitch channel, Twig_radio, or on our YouTube at Twig Radio. Make sure the little @ symbol is right before it. And watch my father's expression as he completely fumbles the bag every break.
Oh my God!
See it right there.
It's nothing is working.
It's so entertaining to watch on the.
You know it does work. You can click that little red microphone button.
Be a part of the show. Download that free iHeartRadio app. Go to News Talk 99.5 WRNO and click that little red microphone button.
Well, hello there.
And you too can be a part of the show, just like this.
David Boyd, BBC World Service here with a special announcement from Disney. If you thought your last landlord was bad, then get ready for the premiere of Mall Slumlord. Coming soon to Disney Minus. Right then, good day.
Next time, it could be you. Download that free iHeartRadio app, go to News Talk 99.5 WRNO, and click that little red microphone button.
Well, hello there.
Yes.
I have worked in multiple malls,
Uh-huh.
and I would say that statement is actually true.
So I don't get it. Did we miss something? Did Disney buy a slum mall or something?
I don't even know.
Disney owns half the world. I'm sure they own a mall somewhere.
I just wonder if sometimes he's got his finger on the pulse of stuff, and I was kind of like,
It's so far ahead of us.
Maybe I missed something.
We'll hear about it
He
next
is
week.
a reporter.
Well, he is that.
That
So
is
maybe
his
it's
job.
breaking news. Well, you know what's funny is last week he had the Faces of Death Happy Meal at McDonald's, and it's like, mommy, I want the guillotine. I was like, that's great. That was a good one. I want the guillotine. So so that was David Ford reporting. Now you too can join the show. Just click that little red microphone button. Go to I was about to say Voodoo 1037. Dude, I've been saying it so often.
Wow.
But you can go to Voodoo 1037 and click that red talkback mic. You can talk to me because I'm on the air 7 to 10 Monday through Friday and 7 to midnight on Friday. Yeah, I do that. But you can go to WRNO and click the red talkback mic there and leave us a message just like David Ford of BBC reporting. All right, we got about 2 minutes left. What do you want to touch on, fellas? And don't say yourselves.
We got that Sonic trailer. It was a teaser that just came out, so that might be pretty good to
That's
fill
nice
2
and
minutes.
short. Okay,
Yeah.
what do we got there?
So I mean, I think it's just more announcing the especially Amy Rose, more adding more characters to the movies.
Oh wait, yeah, isn't what's her name? Veronica Mars, the voice
Yeah.
of it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's great. I love her.
They keep getting like huge stars for this franchise. Like every single even side character has a huge backstory of films behind them. It's very impressive how the Sonic franchise has these people.
Well, you know, it's when a franchise is doing well
Yeah.
and it's out there just crushing it. I mean, you know, people are just clamoring for people to take their money. It's just like, okay, and you're getting a good product in return, though. You know, it's
Yeah.
like I didn't really care about Sonic 3, but I mean, a lot of other people did. You know, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
These are inherently children's movies.
Right.
I really like the Knuckles series, that little short
I
series.
never got to watch it. Like
It was
it's on Paramount Plus. I saved it, and it's just I never got
it's
back around to
actually
watching it.
it's rather charming. It's about Knuckles and the cop,
Oh,
like the
yeah.
bumbling cop, and it's like the bumbling cop's he's like Knuckles is trying to train him to be a fierce warrior, and he's like, you need to go on this quest, and it's rather amusing.
David Ford, BBC reporting, just sent me a clarification text. Maul Shadow Lord is actually coming to Disney Plus in April. Darth Maul. Now I get it. That's great.
I see.
See, now we understand. Holy crap. We didn't even talk about that.
Yes,
the Maul trailer.
We could talk about that after this.
Oh my God!
break.
Yeah, we got to take a break to get to the top of the hour. But yeah, next hour we're gonna talk about that trailer because, dude, like I've already said it till I'm blue in the face how I just dislike that anime style or that style of animation, and I never liked that aesthetic appealing. But
That's okay. You could be wrong.
no, I'm right about it. But the thing is that I've found that the good storytelling has allowed me to overlook the fact that I dislike the way that it looks because it just Darth Maul when he just starts killing people. Well, but that's just good programming.
Yes,
Okay,
that's good.
That's just
Good
good
family
programming.
fun.
It is family fun. All right, this is the Week in Geek. Hopefully, this correct break will play because I just screwed up 8 million things in that once. So yeah. So when we get back, we'll continue our conversations. Oh wait, we got 30 more seconds. Stall.
I need to watch this trailer. I have not even seen
You
it.
haven't watched the
Trailer? I didn't even realize it came out. I'm seeing.
Yeah, the
I
new
thought you were
trailer
talking
just
about the
came
Star
out.
Wars Vision style.
Oh, no.
I was talking about Clone Wars style animation.
Yes.
I'm gonna punch you in the teeth.
Yes. Yes, do it.
Anime style animation. What are you
It's not the
talking about?
answer. The question is violence, and the answer is yes.
Why are children so violent? What happened here?
Because you raised them.
Oh, my bad.
And their uncle helped.
All right. This is the Week in Geek with D Squared, and oh my God, please don't play these show open. All right, we'll be right back after these short commercial messages.
After these messages, we'll
be right back.
Want to make the most of your tax refund? File with TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They help you get your biggest refund, and then we help you do more with it with a personalized plan designed to help you hit your money goals. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
Listening to your favorite podcast
And taking your favorite radio station with you to the gym or across the country?
That's one app.
The free iHeartRadio app.
Stop paying for apps you don't need.
Rediscover the app that's probably already on your phone. iHeartRadio.
The #1 app for radio.
News Talk 99.5 WRNO FM, New Orleans, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Israel on alert. I'm Daria Albinger, Fox News. Israel is preparing for another round of attacks from Iran.
That's the sound of the sirens going off. That means the missiles are inbound, and we look off in the direction of Iran right now and wait to see where these missiles will appear in the sky. It's very different than the shorter range rockets that we see out of Lebanon and we saw out of the Gaza Strip for so many years, because those run out of fuel halfway and you don't see the inbound rocket. You only see the interceptors go up. What's different about the things that come in from Iran is they're ballistic missiles. So they leave the atmosphere, and when they re-enter, it's almost like a meteor shower with the rocket coming back in, because they get hot upon re-entry to the atmosphere, and then you'll see the interceptors go up after them.
That's Fox's Mike Tobin in Tel Aviv. The partial government shutdown is holding up operations at airports as TSA agents go another week without pay. Fox's Madison Scarpino at Hartsfield-Jackson International.
President Trump is sending in ICE agents to several major airports across the country with the hopes of helping out these TSA workers who have still gone with a $0 paycheck. And so this all comes as DHS is announcing that TSA workers had the highest nationwide call-out numbers yesterday at over 11%, but at significant major airports all across the country, we've seen 20 to 30 to more than 40% of TSA workers calling out. And this is the result of that. Painfully slow lines here in Atlanta, as well as other major airports across the country.
A final vote is expected early this week on Mark Wayne Mullen, President Trump's choice for Homeland Security Secretary. A test vote that was taken today on the Oklahoma Republican senator got the necessary ayes to move ahead. Americans listening. Fox News.
You are the biggest stars from all genres of music that you love listening to all year long.
It's our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards. Watch live on Fox Thursday night starting at 7 p.m. And listen on iHeartRadio stations across America and the free iHeart app.
Trashy is a proud partner of the 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards. This spring, turn your closet clutter into rewards with the Take Back Bag. Learn more and get started at trashy.io.
Serving the Louisiana hobby and games community for over 12 years, Gopher Games has prided itself on offering the very best in personalized customer service, unique experience-based events, and premium amenities for our Gopher Academy members, such as after-hours private gaming space, full immersion RPG room, rotating board game library, and coming soon a video game arcade. So join the Gopher community at 4953 West Napoleon Avenue. For more info, go to gophergamesnola.com or the Gopher Discord. Gopher Games, where you got game.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Get ready to unleash your potential at CrossFit Grigri. Are you tired of ordinary gyms? Say hello to extraordinary results. At CrossFit Grigri, we're not just a gym, we're a family. Join our community of passionate individuals who seek to better themselves, help those around them, and find enjoyment in doing both. Experience personalized training, expert coaching, and a supportive environment that fuels your fitness journey. Learn more at CrossFitGrigri.com or follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. CrossFit Grigri, where the potions and the programming and the magic from the community.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
Hi, I'm Bob Pittman, Chairman and CEO of iHeartMedia. I'm sharing with you my podcast, Math and Magic, Stories from the Frontiers of Marketing. Math and Magic takes you behind the scenes of the biggest businesses while sharing insights from the smartest minds in marketing. I'm talking to Liquid Death CEO Mike Cesario.
Investors don't like to invest in ideas. They like to invest in businesses.
Charlemagne the God, and our own Chief Business Officer, Lisa Coffey. Listen to Math and Magic on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Math and Magic to start listening.
It's just it's futile.
Going where no show has gone before. This is the Week in Geek with David D. Squared, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. Heard live on News Talk 99.5 WRNO and the iHeartRadio app. Here's D. Squared.
Greetings, people of Earth. This is the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, Steve Squared, along with DJ and Scungy. And I can't hear you guys. This is great.
We can hear you.
That's wonderful. All right, welcome back into the Week in Geek. I guess it's like the trailer.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
I can
That's
hear you.
fine. And we're good now.
And
There we
3, 2,
go.
1. Okay, good. All right, welcome back in. We're live at Go For Games, and Mac is eventually going to be like, Jesus, stop associating my wonderful shop with your
With your
god-awful
crappy show.
Oh my God! Like I can't even hear you guys. I fixed it though. So look, we wanted to talk about the Darth Maul trailer because actually BBC David Ford broke it for us. That DJ, you weren't even
I
aware
didn't even know
that
about
there
this
was
thing.
a Maul Shadow Lord trailer. And it's going to be streaming April 6th. So let's see if y'all can hear this.
Yes.
Oh wow, I
is
can
a
hear it.
syndicate leader. He is associated with several criminal organizations and proficient with a laser sword.
A laser sword.
I hate that.
Well, because
They don't know the difference.
Well, no, because they banned lightsabers, and so Palpatine put a ban on the word lightsaber. So because
he's controlling the news.
Right. He's got the HoloNet. Well, I mean, look, you know what's so funny though is that was the whole stupid concept was that like before the prequels came out, we thought, a century had passed since the Amazing Clone Wars and all these other,
Oh God.
the assembly and
didn't.
destruction of the great Jedi Temple. I mean, it was talked about in odd tones,
Yeah.
and that the Empire had crushed them beneath their jack-heeled boots, centuries before, but then we turned out the Empire's only 12 years friggin' old. Stupid
no,
ass
think
stuff.
about it.
I'm still pissed about
in
that.
episode 4, he goes, "You fought with my father in the Clone Wars." It couldn't have been that far.
Okay,
removed.
but see, but we didn't. The Clone Wars and the destruction of the Jedi. He's like,
Oh,
here's
we
your-"
did. Yeah, we didn't put the 2 and 2 together
Right.
for
It's
that.
just like,
yeah.
oh, is that your laser sword? In the prequels, it's just like, for God's sakes. I mean, it's just the Jedi were still active, and they were calling them laser swords. And I don't know what stupid point Lucas was trying to make on that one.
I
But
don't think he was.
who knows what the hell he was trying to do? Maybe he was trying to copyright laser swords and lightsabers. I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's go back to Maul. Sorry. Dude, it's something about a red lightsaber in a hallway.
Yeah. Everybody's gotta have their hallway scene.
Their betrayal demands consequence. And that consequence requires a weapon.
Jedi?
Together, we can destroy the Empire.
Who wants to fight as allies?
The Empire may be our common enemy. The Maul will never.
We will see to find out what it is.
Oh! This is escalating out of our hands.
The Empire will want answers.
They said that. Oh,
The
was that
Empire
Revan?
will lock.
No, it wasn't
that's
Revan.
the Inquisitor. Oh.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Inquisitor first call. Did they have cyber legs?
Got that leg. We
Kind of dance. Kind of dance.
Let us have our revenge.
I don't like fall dish. Dun 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 dun. Long night.
I always forget that's
Not
like
gonna
his
take
theme
out the
too.
whole empire.
He's gonna take out the whole thing. My plate. Look at an anime. Or an ATS. Oh, got a little streaming April 6th. Only on Disney
They
Minus.
just be throwing that theme all around, but it belongs with Maul, you know? It should not be used anywhere else.
I feel like such an idiot. I didn't know that Sam Witwer was the voice of the same guy who played Star Killer.
Oh yeah.
I did not know.
Dude.
So, all right. No, who cares?
Oh,
I care.
No, nobody cares. Nobody
People
cares.
care, dude.
They're all wrong. Doesn't matter.
All right, you're an old
they're
man. Shut
they're
up.
caring about the wrong things.
Why?
So here's the
there's
thing.
a lawn for you to
Here's
go yell
what
out
they need
outside.
to care about. You know what?
The cloud, bro.
All right, so
Go yell at it.
there's I am a new age old man because not only do I want those stupid kids off my lawn, I also want off my servers. Okay,
Yeah.
get off my server.
True.
But look, this is what seems to be going on with Filoni's Star Wars is that they're going back and making the crappy movies that had made no sense to us make sense. It's like he's somehow subterfugically, that's not a word, but I don't care, making the old movies better because now I kind of want to go watch Solo again because
I didn't think Solo was crappy.
Then
Real
you're
and
wrong.
true. Real and true.
It wasn't necessary, but it was a fun film. It was a heist film.
I watched it once and I wasn't like, okay, I watched it. Now I want to go watch it again because now I'm thinking, all right, maybe there's some cool stuff that I missed. And now the whole stupid thing with the ending of him being in charge of Crimson Dawn or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. Now it has a little more context. Now the scene might actually hit different. I mean, he's still dead any which way you cut it because he dies on
in Rebels.
Tatooine with Kenobi.
Yeah.
But still.
And I'm glad they're taking it to the animated style because I'm not sure how Ray Park was going to do that. He was already looking a little old in Solo whenever he was that role. So I'm really glad that they're pulling out Clone Wars Maul for
I'm gonna say a controversial take for my generation.
Oh God.
I'm telling you, the animated stuff just far beats the live action.
You got to get
stuff.
through the first couple seasons, and then they really get their footwork going.
But
Because
I mean-
especially with the style of animation, every single project or season they use it, it improves so much.
I mean,
Like,
by
it's-
the third season of Clone Wars, it was like
It was still awful because Kenobi's beard looks like some weird ass Thanos chin. Okay,
but the stories are far more superior in the animated series, the Clone Wars Rebels.
Season 7, oh my God.
I'm an easily distractible child, and so when I see every time Ben Kenobi walks on stage with his stupid Thanos chin beard, I can't.
Clone Wars season
I
7
check out.
is one of the best written anything Star Wars.
Real. What you need to do especially before watching this show, go watch at least the last few episodes of Clone Wars season 7, Revenge of the Sith, then this.
The Battle of Mandalore.
Yeah, that's what you have to do before this. I think.
I rewatched the episodes that Filoni said, "Hey, go rewatch these specific episodes before you watch this, and I
Ahsoka,
did that
for Ahsoka.
for Ahsoka.
Right.
You know, so I mean, good lord, I don't know when Ahsoka's coming back out, but I cannot wait for Thrawn to be back and what they do with that stuff.
Rebel season 6, or
Yeah.
or season 5.
Well, I mean,
basically.
Well, I mean, so you've got, what's your dinky doodle?
Mando and Grogu.
Yeah, you got the Mandalorian and Grogu movie
Zeb's
coming out,
in that.
and Zeb, yeah, and so you've also got the I think the Chinese grocer,
Oh, yeah.
he plays the X-wing pilot.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, like, I'm not sure if that was a flashback or what that was, or if he's back in this movie again. I'm not sure.
And honestly, after this trailer, dude, the new Star Wars projects, they just feel better in this animated style. You know what I mean?
It really,
I feel like so the series Ahsoka might have worked better in the Clone Wars style.
Oh my God, shut your mouth.
No,
No.
You shut your mouth.
Dude, no.
Sorry, all right, sorry. Ahsoka's ugly as balls in this new series.
God, you are mean.
There is
You
not
talking about Rosario Dawson?
Watch.
Yeah, in that orange
Stay
makeup.
in your lane, son.
What?
Stay in your lane.
In that orange makeup with, my God,
Don't talk. You don't be talking bad about Rosario Dawson on
the
this
makeup
show.
in the new series is just abysmal, in my opinion. It would look so much more authentic and just better in general in this style. Simple as that. I'd love to see Mandalorian pop up in this style. It would look so much better than the crap that
You've seen all the Mandalorians in it
No, bro,
already.
I'm saying Armando with the shiny ass helmet.
God,
walking
no.
into the Clone Wars style, it would look so much better than the crap they're putting on now. It is what it is.
I cannot believe,
especially
you would
based
say
off
those
this
things.
trailer.
I cannot believe you would say those things.
Lord,
That's awful because
It's
I
not
mean,
awful,
look,
man.
the way that was set up with those stormtroopers, them dying, it doesn't play as well when you've got it animated. I mean, it just doesn't play as well. I mean, there was something
The
completely
lightsaber
different.
duels would have looked so much better, so
Oh
much more
no,
authentic,
it
so
was
much less
fine the way it was. It
slow,
was
and we will
fine
never
the
get
way
the
it was.
choreography we had in the prequels, and it is what it is. We will never get that same level
You
of lightsaber
children and
battle.
your love for the prequels.
You cannot say that Obi-Wan fighting Darth Vader is better than anything out of the prequels, and that's just fact. I'm sorry.
Which fight are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about Obi-Wan moving his lightsaber around.
Oh,
like
in A
this.
New Hope?
Geriatrics fighting
A
against
New Hope?
each other.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
that was a pretty weak ass scene, but that was that they didn't know what they were doing yet. They didn't know they had a
Exactly.
winner.
Yes.
He's just like, look, just swing your swords at each other, and I'll throw in some
And
sound
look
effects.
how much improvement you had from episode 4 to episode 5 with the lightsaber battles.
Yeah, but it doesn't hold a candle to anything from the prequels, the lightsaber battle wise. It is what it is, dude.
God. Oh yeah, and so all the Star Destroyers that have
Okay?
giant
Oh
world
no,
killing
I
cannons.
actually have a counterpoint to
Okay,
this.
please.
All right, you had Luke.
Yeah.
And he had an old man teach him who couldn't move around
I'm
much.
I'm
And then he
saying-
had an old Yoda. Yet you had Qui-Gon had the entire Jedi Council to teach him how to do
I'm
sword
saying
fighting.
visually.
Tell me how fair
I'm saying
that
the
is.
lightsaber battles are just cooler in
So
general
how-
and just more fluid and authentic.
I'm
They
sorry,
had to
logic.
Dude, in the duel between Darth Maul and Obi-Wan in episode 1, they had to slow down the footage because they were too quick that they thought people wouldn't keep up.
And
That's how awesome it was. They had to slow it down for your old ass head to even comprehend it, dude. Like, what more do you want?
Oh my god.
What more? Like, what more do you want? Like, I don't know. It's better.
And on that note, we'll take our first break. When we come back, I don't know how we top it.
Yeah.
This is the Week in Geek with D Squared on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
Junior Achievement of Greater New Orleans is approaching a major milestone. 1 million students served. For 70 years, we've empowered youth with the skills to succeed in work and life. From financial literacy to career readiness, Junior Achievement is shaping tomorrow's leaders today. Now, with your help, we can reach the next million students. Donate today to build a stronger future for generations to come. Visit jagno.org to learn more.
Finally, mortgage rates have started to recede. This is Dwayne Stein of Mortgage Gumbo Dad Cam, where we stir together rates, real estate, and smart home financing moves. If you bought a home in the last 3 years, listen up. With receding rates, this may be a real opportunity to refinance. Lowering your rate could reduce your monthly payment, freeing up cash, or getting rid of some of that unwanted debt. or paying off your home faster. So don't wait for headlines to tell you what to do. Let's get ahead of it. Visit mortgagegumbo.com.
Hey, Louisiana, how are you stopping litter?
In Terrebonne Parish, we put our trash in a bag and never out the car window.
In Bienville, we bag it, tie it, and put a lid on it.
We keep litter out of our lakes in Lafayette.
And in Calcasieu Parish, we keep our roads clean by clearing out our truck beds and securing our loads.
We need every person in every parish to stop littering and keep Louisiana beautiful. For more litter prevention tips, visit letlouisianashine.org.
Sponsored by the Louisiana Lieutenant Governor's Office and Keep Louisiana Beautiful.
Hi, I'm Wes Blanchard. Losing a loved one is never easy, and handling the legal side of things can feel overwhelming. At my law firm, we help surviving spouses and heirs navigate the succession process with clear steps, sound guidance, and a pace that works for you. We're here to help you take the next step with care, clarity, and experience that make it manageable. Visit wjblanchardlaw.com today to get started. What's your plan? Offices in Metairie and Mandeville. Filing number LA 2519458.
The world's best bull riders. One shot, 8 seconds, no mercy. The rankest bulls in the sport are waiting. This is professional bull riding. Watch it live as we unleash the beast. On now from Indianapolis on Paramount Plus.
Fournette and the Fours, for you. For Louisiana. So then, Lenny, we got a question for you. What number should people call when they've been injured? Easy. 444-4444. James Pelche Jr., New Orleans. Paid non-client spokesperson. LA 2519363.
This Juneteenth, celebrate history, heritage, and community at the Ross County Heritage Center. On Saturday, June 21st from 2 to 4 p.m., don't miss the grand opening of the powerful new exhibit, Unheard Voices, a selective history of African American men and women of Chillicothe and Ross County. Enjoy a special reception and program, free and open to the public, at 45 West 5th Street in Chillicothe. Call 740-772-1936 for more information.
Welcome back to The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. Don't forget you can listen to previous episodes on the iHeartRadio app at The Week in Geek Radio Show. Here's D Squared.
Welcome back in to The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm just D Squared along with and
Scungy.
All right, we are live at Go4Games, go4gamesnola.com, and we were doing the Monster Squad game earlier today.
Yes,
and we you can catch that stream on the Facebook page. It was on Facebook Live only. I didn't have OBS up, so you can go check that out. As we actually salvaged what was a messed up game the week before where we almost got nothing done, and I put the entire plot into a 12-year-old's hands. And so I guess a year makes all the difference. Now that he's 13, he was able to sort of come back from it. But he is the reason that another one of the 7 deadly sins will be released upon the world.
Gave the stone away. I don't care. I don't care.
You probably should. It might come back to bite you in the haunches because Dean plays the werewolf. And Scungy, just like he is in real life, he's the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
DJ's the Crow. And yeah, because he likes moody, music.
Whatever.
Whatever. He calls Nirvana classic rock.
Classic
man.
rock, yeah.
Classic rock.
So yeah, Uncle Mo is the mummy.
niche.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have Fish as the fish man, and Carl is the
patchwork
monster, and I am everything else.
You are everything else. He was very I knew we were in trouble because he started smiling a lot during the game. It's like all of a sudden he just started smiling. I'm like, damn it.
Well, but we got it back on track though. Everything we're now.
We technically ended right where we started.
Really, literally, we started and ended in the same spot in that massive 40K kind of cathedral. It's just this gothic cathedral that apparently is the Nephilim.
Nephilim.
So if you want to keep up with that game, you can watch it on Facebook.
Yes, we have it.
We keep it streaming there. The Monster Squad,
and it's fun.
Yeah,
Good
that's we
time.
finally get to throw it. And my God, dude, like this is so crazy. And I guess I'm gonna sidebar for a second too because God dang it, man! Why I can't get people to show up to this damn GI Joe game, and it's driving me nuts. So RJ, he's been the one constant. He's been almost to every single game, and I even had Cold Slither drop a new diss track, which is basically a recap of the game thus far.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's going to be the plan going forward. Every time the session is done, I'll recap the game session via a song, and it'll be the Dreadnoks dropping a diss track,
That's
because they
that's
they want a
cool.
piece of GI Joe, and so that's been the whole thing. But my God, dude. So like, I mean, Mac's busy. The owner of the shop.
Yeah,
You know what? He's given any pass you want to give him. Uh, but I mean, like we have other people who are like, yeah, I want to play, and then we never hear from them. And so we got the Discord
I
channel
had one
going.
I had one game allowed this week, so
Yeah.
it was
So
Monster Squad.
yeah, I know. But so yeah, it's just like I don't know. It drives me nuts because I got all this effort in the game, and it's funny.
Well, then why don't we just let it out to the ether here if
Well,
anybody wants to get in touch with Dave?
That's what I'm trying to do there. You see, I wasn't gonna heavy-hand it like
Oh,
you,
I'll heavy
Mister
hand it for
Mallet
you.
Hands.
My dad has no friends.
He
Be
has
his
no friends.
friend.
Be his friend.
No, I don't want friends. I want people to come
I
play the
just want
game.
people to play the game.
I just want people to bully as a DM.
Yes,
Pretty
right.
much. All right.
Well, no,
Awesome.
actually, the fun part with GI Joe, you're most likely going to win.
Yeah.
But now how you get there, it's all about the journey. But
And
no,
the puns.
but it's a fun game because like we had the whole river chase last
That
week.
was fun.
They like a water moccasin, which is like a speedboat mixed with a fan boat.
Yeah.
It's like boom, going down, and Scungy's piloting the Skyhawk. Dean jumps off one of the skids from the Skyhawk onto the water moccasin, punches this guy, throws him
Whoa.
into the river, and they got the hostage. And they're like, "Oh, how do we handle the guy with the hostage? How did we handle the guy with the hostage?"
She threw him in the water,
No,
and
that's right.
and RJ went and jumped in after
So
him.
the Dreadnoks were like, "Oh, we're outclassed." They throw the hostage into the river. So
Oh no.
they're like, "What do we do?" So Dean's like, "I got it." He jumps onto the boat. The other player jumps into the water, and Scudgy's like, "Okay, I'm flying by
Dean,
myself."
where is this initiative in our Monster Squad game, dude?
He becomes very docile.
He really, yeah. In our game, in that one, he was all animated. He even made a pun.
Wow.
He even made a pun.
All right, we can give him credit for the pun, but it took like 3 hours to get that pun out of him.
Yeah.
It's just like, "Hey, Dean, what are you doing?" like, just use your words, man. Use your words.
Because it's a requirement in this game that whenever you try to take out a Cobra operative, you have to say something witty and like 80s cheesy,
like
action
Arnold
movie.
Schwarzenegger, I guess he had to split.
Like,
ripped them in half.
Like what? It's like we shot I shot him after like RJ had shot the fire extinguisher and sprayed it on them, and I shot one of the guys and I said, "Chill out."
Just gotta throw the cheesy puns in there.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
So the thing that I really want to ask the listeners though, and people out there, and throw it to you guys. They got that Roll20, they got all that other stuff. I've got Discord, and so like we tried Discord for one of the games. The problem is that like sometimes you can't hear, and the player can't hear you,
Yeah.
depending upon how your mic setup is. So that's I guess a work in progress. Uh, but I mean, finding a way to get more people involved through the internet, like obviously it works.
Yeah.
I just don't know what those are, and I guess that's what I'm asking people for help for because I got to do a deep dive into this stuff to try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because not always the people can't always make it to the same location.
So
so that
especially on a weeknight, it's easier. Like, oh, I got to watch my kids or something like that.
Yeah.
But if I could do it from my dining room and like go like, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, like Chuckles over there has it's a school night. I've been running on a Thursday, so he could do Discord. He could get on that.
What it sounds like to me is you need a moderator in your Discord. I think that might be what you need. You need somebody who
Really?
knows actively how to use Discord and me. Okay, I don't have time. I'm not even in this campaign. I'm saying somebody maybe in the campaign who knows Discord or something.
I
Because
think
like,
I'm the only one.
all right, well, I guess I'll teach you to be the moderator. I think you just might need some studying to
Really?
do.
Well,
You can bring a dog to water.
I'm not that friggin' excited. I mean, for the love of God, it's just that I mean, I find new and exciting ways to screw up a live broadcast every
Yeah.
week. I mean, that like
Case in point.
case in point, we found a new feature on the Roadcaster
Feature.
board. So apparently, like the reason none of the audio was playing was somehow the fader on this Roadcaster, because it's a touch screen, was muted. And I didn't even know there was a mute option. I'm looking at it, and there's no clear place to touch
If you
it.
press the mute button, it does nothing. You have
Right.
to press
You
the
have-
slider
you-
itself.
Right. You have to press the slider. I'm like, oh my God. So my elbow must have bumped it at some point in time. But the game is fun, and so like, and
It is. It takes a minute to get your head around it, but once you do, you're like, wow, this is actually pretty easy.
I'm just still bummed because at CoastCon I didn't really get a chance to run any games
Yeah.
because nobody signed up for anything, and you know the usual mass of humanity in the gaming room wasn't there. There was a lot of other stuff
Look,
going on that
I
weekend.
think Discord is the way to go, and I think we just need to us two need to. I'll show you the ropes on how to properly get this thing going. So if anybody wants to maybe join up, it'd be pretty cool just to do it online.
I don't know if Carl is asking that if I could come to his house for him to show me how to do it, or if he's propositioning me. I'm not really sure. 'Cause, I mean,
little
it says,
column A.
hey, when do you have time to come to my house, Dave? I mean,
little column A, little column B. Hey, you're a lonely guy. Who knows?
the scary movie 6 trailer, and we're just here to do some half gay stuff. Why has it got to be half gay?
Which, by the way, if anybody has not seen that trailer yet, it is absolutely brilliant.
So I played it last week, and I bleeped it all out, so I could play it, and it was so great because, and we could talk about it.
It's offended so many people,
and I love that fact.
I know.
Comedy should be offensive. You know, comedy should make you stop and think.
Yeah.
The comedy is not, comedy is a commentary, and so when people are like, I'm offended by that, or that's offensive. No, it's not. It's offensive to you. You are offended by it. But just because you're offended by it doesn't mean it's offensive. Doesn't mean that everyone is offended by it. Just you. I mean, the amount of hecklers that have been booed out of an arena by their own, audience members are just like, dude, really? Come on, get out of here. You're ruining the show because you are offended. But here's 3,000 other people in this auditorium. They're not offended.
And maybe they are, and they just keep quiet about it.
Or they shouldn't laugh because they laugh.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, Nate Bargatze's coming into town March 27th.
Who?
Oh my God, I'm not even talking to you anymore. Why do I talk to you in the first place? Nate Bargatze, the comedian, the comedian. You really have no idea who I'm talking about, do you? Big dumb eyes, just like you. All right, this is the Week of Geek. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Scungy will cry.
Please don't leave me.
News Talk 99.5 WRNO comes from the Mortgage Gumbo Studios.
Your locally trusted home loan lender. MortgageGumbo.com.
Serving the Louisiana hobby and games community for over 12 years, Gopher Games has prided itself on offering the very best in personalized customer service, unique experience-based events, and premium amenities for our Gopher Academy members, such as after-hours private gaming space, full immersion RPG room, rotating board game library, and coming soon a video game arcade. So join the Gopher community at 4953 West Napoleon Avenue. For more info, go to gophergamesnola.com or the Gopher Discord. Gopher Games, where you got game.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Get ready to unleash your potential at CrossFit Grigri. Are you tired of ordinary gyms? Say hello to extraordinary results. At CrossFit Grigri, we're not just a gym, we're a family. Join our community of passionate individuals who seek to better themselves, help those around them, and find enjoyment in doing both. Experience personalized training, expert coaching, and a supportive environment that fuels your fitness journey. Learn more at CrossFitGrigri.com or follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. CrossFit Grigri, where the potions and the programming and the magic's in the community.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
Hi, I'm Nancy Landry. No matter what part of our great state you call home, Louisiana's elections are an important part of who we are. In 2026, closed party primaries will change how some of those elections happen, so you'll want to know what to do. Keeping your registration current ensures you'll get the right party-based ballot. Remember, this change only applies to certain offices. To learn more, visit govote.com or download the GoVote app.
Are you confused about your financial options? You're not alone. Wealth Builders is here to help. Anthony Kingemi helps explain complex financial concepts in a clear and concise way. Tune in every Sunday at 11 a.m. on News Talk 99.5.
You know who's listening to the radio? Voters. Lots of them. So if you're running for office, this right here, great place to reach them. And it's not like social media where people are just swiping through ads. With radio, they're engaged. Plus, it's 1/10 the time and cost of video. Don't just campaign. Connect with millions all over the country, even thousands in the smallest communities with radio. Call now and be on the air in just 48 hours. 844-844-iHeart. That's 844-844-iHeart.
Don't let tax refund worries hold you back. File now with TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They'll find every credit and deduction to help you get every refund dollar you deserve, or your money back. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
Snakes, zombies, public speaking. The list of fears is endless. But the real danger is in your hand when you're behind the wheel. Distracted driving is what's really scary and even deadly. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. Like them on Facebook at the Week in Geek Radio Show. Here's D Squared.
Welcome back in to the Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your host, D Squared, along with
DJ
and
Spongy.
And we are live at Go4 Games. I think Mac will now acknowledge that we're here again after we've had two successful rejoins with music and everything. It's all worked
Full
out
production.
well. Exactly. We're crushing it tonight. So Carl came back to tell me that he was in fact not propositioning
Yes, he
me.
did. He said he was propositioning
No, I thought he said he was not.
No, he said he specifically was.
Oh, well,
propositioning
damn
you,
it.
but then also saying that he will help you with the Discord.
No, he said roll 20.
Roll 20?
Well, both. I think he says he knows a little bit about both.
He'll help you out either way, any way he can.
Yeah. All right. So let's get back to some movie trailers that we didn't get to talk about. But we had some new ones, like we talked about Maul.
Yeah.
But the Dune 3 trailer. So now this movie. All right. I gotta say, I was not a big fan of some of the Dunes prior to this. I mean, they're
cool looking.
You mean you didn't like the mess that the
one with
that was
Sting?
the David Lynch mess that he was like, I'm taking my name off this thing?
Which one was that? Was that the Siffy channel or was that the one with Sting?
No, that was the one with Sting.
Yeah, the big fat man, the big floating fat man. So yeah, I don't even know if you've seen or heard
only
of those.
seen the new ones.
Okay, yeah, no, you're lucky. Don't ever go watch those old ones; they're awful. But the new ones really, I found myself drawn into both of them, where I was just like, I'm going, man, 2.5, 3 hours. I'm like, can I handle this crap?
Piece.
You know, but I ended up watching. I'm like, wow. All right. I mean, I blinked and I'm like, holy crap! Like 2 hours have passed, and I'm like,
Yeah,
and
it was
like you
kind of like
know,
I still haven't seen the second one, but the first one I was kind of like wait a minute, it's over?
So the first one, I was like, oh my god, when is the second one coming out?
Yeah.
I mean, and the same thing with like the second. I'm like, oh my god, all right. So now what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like,
I guess
tell me more.
this new trailer, I guess, does have kind of major spoilers for 2, right? You
That's
haven't
why
seen
I
2.
haven't. That's why I haven't watched the trailer for
Okay,
3
because
yet.
they're
Because
actually
I was.
because I think the way they're gonna do this one,
I mean, it's a time jump.
it's a time jump, and B, it's a completely different premise entirely.
I have.
Okay.
It's not about what it used to be anymore.
I have
All right.
tried to read that book on multiple occasions.
Yeah,
I just can't.
my
I've
brother and my
tried.
uncles all read it. I never could. It's like it was always just it was. I
The
don't know,
way it's
just too much for me. I guess I
wordy,
don't
or
know.
like the way that the
I
sentence
you know
pattern.
what?
I
I
don't know what
haven't
it is.
tried. I haven't tried within the past like 20 years. Maybe I'll go and
I
revisit it.
tried about 5 years ago.
Really?
And I was like, it
Well,
just
you are dumb, so there is that.
that is.
I mean,
I'm reading Dungeon Crawler Caller right now.
Good job, good girl.
I'd
It's a
like to
great
talk
book.
about what the new movie is like gonna focus on, but
What? Please, please
I
tell
don't,
me
I want to
more.
spoil too much though. I mean, it's
well,
because like, what do you expect to happen is gonna happen, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
he'll forget it by the time we're done talking. He's got the memory of a goldfish.
basically this new one, instead of focusing on like building the empire, is more
that?
about the tradition of the empire, and like, I guess, after you're already at your peak, then what, you know?
Right,
It's
right.
tradition turns into like what not like we just this like the oh god, I don't know the word, like the rituals, you know, like
Okay. Oh yeah,
ritual,
yeah.
and how that eventually fades over time, you know, like once you're at like once you have everything, it's just kind of ritual and
Right, you're just
taking up
doing
this.
it by rote and memory,
Yeah,
just like oh, because
exactly.
this is the way we always did it. You
Exactly,
know?
and I think it's
Okay.
the fading out of that, and how Paul Atreides manages that, you know what I
Well,
mean?
I mean, yeah, because I mean, you've got the emperors basically now like, okay, we're going to war, kid, you know,
Yeah.
and that's all. You know, so, but then you've got, I think one of the lines is, look, I'm not afraid to die. I just can't die right now. I
Yeah.
just can't die yet because I still got to
Right.
complete this mission. Uh, so, but I mean, also, your girl Zendaya. I mean, like her character. Wasn't a throwaway character, you know,
Yeah.
and so I was kind of glad to see all that, and to see that that what's his name Timothy Chalamet didn't steal Tom Holland's girl, so I was
Yeah,
happy
right.
that him and so apparently they got married.
Oh yeah, they got married like a month ago, but they didn't announce
Yeah,
it.
yeah, they were all on the DL, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure he didn't go watch that tennis movie. That's probably
Oh
why they got
god.
married. I'm sure he
Yeah,
didn't watch
right.
that tennis movie. You see, you know what I'm talking about?
It's about Zendaya banging two guys at the same time. Simple
Thank
as
you,
that.
son.
Simple as that.
No, it was called like
Challengers.
Challengers.
Apparently, it was
yeah.
great though.
Yeah,
People
not,
loved
not if
it.
you're Tom Holland.
Not if you're Tom Holland, no.
Wait, what
Yeah.
did they do to my wife?
What's going on?
Poor Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Also, this one is Dune is starring Pattinson as well,
Oh.
Mr. Batman himself, which that movie's never,
Zendaya and Pattinson
never
are in a
coming
new
out.
movie too together. Did you hear that?
Oh, I did, yeah, and they're
Yeah,
just like arguing.
I don't know what the premise of the movie is, or we don't. What the premise is there's this couple, they're madly in love, this whirlwind romance, they're getting married, and his
Oh, no,
married
I saw
friends,
that.
and they sit down and they're like, oh, what's the worst thing you've done? And they're like, well, this one time, you know, and like at band camp, and then it cut, but then she's like, well, and they all like go pan to their faces. They're like have these shot like I don't know if she started like a bum fighting thing or killed a
Yeah,
homeless
they're
person.
like,
she did something so awful,
and they
that
have an
he's-
abusive relationship or something with each
I think
other.
afterwards, like it
Yeah.
becomes like I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
And so it's just like it's interesting because you know, I mean, well, that's no Dean, cover your ears. You know, before your mother, there was lots of other women, and there were lots of other crazy women before that. And there were a couple where I'm just like, wait, who are you? I'm gonna go and oh no, here's my phone number. You give them 976 evil. Here,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. And you get out of the Dodge. So I could I think a lot of people will be able to identify with that movie, going like, wait, what? So that's pretty cool. So I don't know where I was
But
going with
I,
that.
well, I was just talking about Pattinson and how in an interview recently he was asked about the Batman. He's like, "Oh, how's production
Oh
going?"
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't start for a few months.
Oh, what?
Yeah, just keep in mind for the Batman 2, they just finished the script. The script is
Oh
just
my
freshly done,
God.
and people are just finished reading it. Like the actors and everybody making the movie have just finished reading the script. They're just getting into production like months away. This movie needs to be the best movie that has ever come out of any movie theater ever, in
Oh,
my
poor baby
opinion.
got to wait a little longer for a movie that he's been waiting for.
Yes.
Oh, poor
They've been
baby.
taking their sweet ass time with this
I
thing. I mean,
understand, but how long
it's
did we wait for some of the movies that we wanted to see sequels to?
Yeah, but this one was
That he
announced
was
like
just so
5 years ago,
just because
dude.
of when he was born, he gets to see them right away.
well, I mean, yeah, there was Back to the Future where they literally at the end of the
That's
movie
fair.
said to be continued,
Yeah.
and we waited 20 years.
No, it was 8 years.
Was it? I felt like 20 years.
1984 to 1989.
Don't play your silly math games with me, Scungy. It was 20 years. That's
That
what
wasn't
it
8
felt
years.
like.
That was 6 years.
Yeah, but I was young. All right, shut up. It was 20 and dog years. All right, and so,
Okay, but then part 2 came out and it was peak.
but with
So
the best part was part two came out, and at the end of the movie, they showed clips and
yeah,
a trailer of three going, "No, we promise
We've already made it."
season three is or episode 3 is already done. It's coming out in 7 months or whatever
yeah.
it was." We're like, "Woo, okay," because
We
they
don't
knew
have
how
to-
badly they
Yeah.
pooped the bed in that one. All right, so now this is the greatest horror classic movie ever. Slither is making its 20th anniversary return, a 4K. James Gunn did that. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Oh my God! All right, so
That's where
Slither.
him and Michael Rourke and Nathan Fillion. That's one of their beginning
So Nathan Fillion from Firefly,
Right.
and the Rookie, and Castle,
And Green Lantern.
and the intern. He
Or Green Lantern, but
Green
he
Lantern.
was Green Lantern and Superman.
Well, that's
Yeah,
right.
he was
Oh my
Guy
God!
Garner.
I said the intern. Green Lantern. Oh yeah, yeah, duh, yeah, with a stupid bowl cut. So this is the one where the guy just wanted a dang Mr. Pibb, and these things are driving his friends around like a bunch of skin cars, but also uh Jesus, that I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
The Michael Rourke.
Michael, no,
Michael
Michael Rooker. Michael
Rooker.
Rooker.
Rooker. Jesus, even I knew that.
No, you did it.
I know stuff. The movie is so Star. So it's a zombie slug movie, kind of like Night of the Creeps meets. I don't even know what it means. It's Slither is just a different movie.
It's like these worms that come in like infect people and
Yeah, and then you become part
Bill,
like
I'm
this
so damn hungry.
hive mind.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, they eat raw meat, and so like there's got all these like animal carcasses underneath the house. They're like, "What is that smell?" He's like, well, she just sucks them in, and there's this just blob of humanity. Stop judging me, you bee! And she's like, nah,
Bill, I'm so hungry.
Deer haunch.
I'm just so hungry, Bill. I can't stop.
So they're
I'm just so-
remaking this.
No, they're re-releasing the 4K.
Yeah,
20th.
4K re-release. So because I haven't seen Slither on anything streaming.
No,
So,
neither have I.
So I mean, because I would love to watch that movie again. I don't think I have it on any physical media.
Neither do I.
And I've now got to the point where I think I might go back to buying some more physical media.
Just to have them.
Yeah, because like the Lost Boys. Have you seen the Lost Boys?
A long time ago.
So I wanted to show Dean the Lost Boys, and I have it on DVD because I couldn't find it anywhere. And so the thing is, you can't stream it; you have to buy it.
Yeah.
And so I was
That's
like,
the thing.
man. But so fortunately, I still had the disc, so I can watch it without having to shell out because I shelled out $20 or not even probably like $9.99, and I got all three of the because there's 3 movies, there's 3 Lost Boy movies. Just watch the first. There's really only one. But what's his name? Came back, the awful guitar player. Uh, oh my God.
So
What?
Lost Boys.
Yes.
March 27th
Uh-huh.
in New York. Maggots, Michael. You're eating maggots. They have the Lost Boys musical coming out on Broadway. I'm not making this up. On March 27th, this actually happens.
Oh, wow. Okay, and on that note, that
Broadway's gonna
sad,
Broadway.
sad note. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a break because I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, at least it's not the Spider-Man one, dude.
I heard that was terrible.
That's a whole can of worms. That's a can. The Spider-Man Broadway thing.
Oh, really?
Can of worms.
It opened and it had less than 100 showings.
You just gotta know about it to know about it.
So was there any point where the guy Spidey slung across the stage and hit it while went, oh, my back? Was there
Something
that?
along those lines,
Oh, my
dude?
God,
Yes.
my back!
Unironically, yeah.
Oh, my back! All right, this is the Week in Geek with D Squared live at Go For Games on News Talk 99.5 WRNO.
Million students served. For 70 years, we've empowered youth with the skills to succeed in work and life. From financial literacy to career readiness, junior achievement is shaping tomorrow's leaders today. Now, with your help, we can reach the next million students. Donate today to build a stronger future for generations to come. Visit jagno.org to learn more.
Finally, mortgage rates have started to recede. This is Dwayne Stein of Mortgage Gumbo Dad Cam, where we stir together rates, real estate, and smart home financing moves. If you bought a home in the last 3 years, listen up. With receding rates, this may be a real opportunity to refinance. Lowering your rate could reduce your monthly payment, freeing up cash, or getting rid of some of that unwanted debt, or paying off your home faster. So don't wait for headlines to tell you what to do. Let's get ahead of it. Visit Mortgage Gumbo Dad Cam.
Hey, Louisiana, how are you stopping litter?
In Terrebonne Parish, we put our trash in a bag and never out the car window.
In Bienville, we bag it, tie it, and put a lid on it.
We keep litter out of our lakes in Lafayette.
And in Calcasieu Parish, we keep our roads clean by clearing out our truck beds and securing our loads.
We need every person in every parish to stop littering and keep Louisiana beautiful. For more litter prevention tips, visit letlouisianashine.org.
Sponsored by the Louisiana Lieutenant Governor's Office and Keep Louisiana Beautiful.
Hi, I'm Wes Blanchard. Losing a loved one is never easy, and handling the legal side of things can feel overwhelming. At my law firm, we help surviving spouses and heirs navigate the succession process with clear steps, sound guidance, and a pace that works for you. We're here to help you take the next step with care, clarity, and experience that make it manageable. Visit wjblanchardlaw.com today to get started. What's your plan? Offices in Metairie and Mandeville. Filing number LA 2519458.
The world's best bull riders. 1 shot, 8 seconds, no mercy. The rankest bulls in the sport are waiting. This is professional bull riding. Watch it live as we unleash the beast. On now from Indianapolis on Paramount Plus.
Make WRNO your #1 preset on our free iHeartRadio app, powered by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers. Call 444-4444.
That's 444-4444.
Non-attorney spokesperson, Chad Dudley, New Orleans.
My name is Scribe, and you are listening to the
Starscream here, and you are listening to The Week in Geek. Call me Lord.
Welcome back in to The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your Steve Squared along with
and Scungy.
And we are live at Go For Games. Apparently, we were hearing the rejoin, but not the rest of the radio audience.
Sorry, you hit the awesome rejoin.
A magical button somewhere must have been touched again during the break. I don't know what goes on during the commercial breaks. I have no idea. All right, so before we wrap up tonight's show, what was the hell were we going to talk about?
So we had oh god, there was
I don't even know why I throw it to you guys.
No, we had
pizza. What is
the
this pizza
Okay,
movie?
all right. So what's his name? Gavin, the kid who played Dustin from Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, Gaten.
Yeah, he's
something.
got some
something's,
weird ass name.
So apparently, I came across this trailer randomly, and it's coming on Netflix. The college kids, and they just get bullied, and they're like, "We have a terrible, terrible time all the time in college and whatnot. We're supposed to be having a time of our lives." Well, they see a tin of mints on their
A
on
tenement?
a tin of mints on their
Tiananmen?
desk.
Tiananmen
Yeah,
Square?
Tiananmen Square. And they're
Yeah,
like, "What
taking
is
off the
this?"
radio.
And they go on the computer, and it's a woman going like, "This is the best high you'll ever have in your entire life." And they're like, "Let's do it. Come on. No, no, no." So they wind up doing it. And all of a sudden, they're like, "Is this do you feeling anything?" "No, I'm not." All of a sudden, there's a big cartoon squid behind them that eats them. And they're like
Nice.
going down the esophagus of this the squid. And I'm like, "Okay, what's going on?" But all of a sudden, they finish watching the video after, and they're like, unless it's if you eat pizza. If you don't eat pizza, you're going to die basically, or your head's going to explode or
What?
something like that.
Ah.
So they're like, "All right, all we have to do is order a pizza." And like the pizza's downstairs. All we have to do is go down and get the pizza. Well, apparently it's an entire thing of them trying to get downstairs their dorm room to the first floor of their dorm room to get this pizza. And like they're sitting there talking to each other, and one of their heads explodes. It's like, "Ah," and he turns around. "Why does our heads keep exploding? I don't know." And they're walking, and they both disappear and reappear in some place.
So it's just a really trippy
Tripped
movie
out movie, but
about getting a pizza.
but the entire like trailer of it is hysterical. It's not like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, like whacked out trippy. No, it's like crazy, like Bill and Ted type
Oh, okay. I get
type
that's
comedy,
all you had to say. I
and
get
it's like this
exactly what you're
girl
talking about.
takes it too, and they're like, "How could you leave me? You can't leave me here alone. I've taken it too. I need to go." And she just teleports right next to them. It's weird, but it's one of those things where you see so much stuff that's formulaic, and it's just
Yeah.
the same thing over and over and
Actually
over and
taking a
over again.
risk.
This seems like it's, you know what? We're just gonna go throw something at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah. I
And
feel like
it
with
looks
Netflix,
hysterical.
they're allowed to do that because I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
doing that for an actual theatrical release, you're never going to see that. But
So,
Netflix has the platform to do that very easily.
isn't Outcome gonna be a streaming thing? It
I
is.
think
It
it
is
is.
stream because it's a Jonah Hill project. I think it's like it's either Amazon or Apple Plus, and that's got with Keanu Reeves in it. And what I find interesting is that his other movie kind of bombed, the one where he plays an angel.
Oh
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that one kind of just came and went into theaters. I mean, like there was some buzz. I wanted to go see it, but then I
Yeah.
kind of forgot,
Yeah, I forgot about it too.
there wasn't like a huge, a lot of big fanfare about it. But now he's got this new one, and this one he plays the opposite of who he is. He plays like this awful, awful, awful human being who's an actor who has stepped on everyone, and his daughter is listing people because he has to go make an apology tour,
Oh god.
and it's basically based around him having cancer and kicking a heroin addiction and all this stuff, and so he's got to go and try to make an apology tour. And it's like, well, you got to start with, yeah. And the daughter starts rattling off all these people. And then of course there's your mother. She despises you, and and he's all like, "Yes, mother, I want to apologize." And nobody's believing him when he's just like, "I need to apologize." I'm like, "Yeah, no, not buying it, pal."
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is, but I mean,
It's something about it. It's like, and it had one of the most genuine things. It's got Matt Boomer in it, who was in White Collar, which I love
oh,
that show.
is he his best friend
Yeah,
or
he's
whatever?
like his
Yeah.
best. He's like, why have you stayed with me so long? He goes, "I ordered food on the app and already paid for it."
That is your generation
I
right there.
like that.
It's like, yeah, I already ordered food on the app and I already paid for it.
So it's like I can't go anywhere,
yeah,
and I'm like, that is the most genuine answer to
yeah.
a question.
I'm just waiting for the food to show up. I'm
Yeah.
ignoring you. All right, next week. So I have one interview this week. I think I might have two. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. I do have two. But one that really matters, Felicia Day.
Shut the front door.
Yes, I do. I'm talking with her Wednesday.
You're talking with Charlie.
I am talking with Charlie.
I don't
Yes.
know who this person is.
Oh,
Off
it's
their
a bit-
name.
you've
Off
seen
the
Super-
name. Off of the name.
Off of the name. Yeah, Felicia Day. So that Geek and Sundry is way before his time.
Yes, but he's
the
seen
Guild is
Supernatural,
way
haven't
before his
you?
time. He hasn't gone. He hasn't made it to that season. I don't
Dude,
think.
I rewatched seasons 1 through 3 over and over again.
Yeah.
Well, she was
like
in
a normal human being.
She was in Buffy. She was in the Guild.
All before his time.
Yeah.
All
Oh my
before his
God.
time.
This is just like on the edge of me knowing and
Yeah,
not knowing.
yes,
It's like
that-
right
that's
there.
where she's
But,
at.
Right there.
Dave,
Okay.
I have a question. Where
yeah.
are we going to be next week?
Oh, I don't know. We got to hurry up and talk about it. We got 20 seconds.
Oh, we're gonna be at Game on Social Hub in Kennerbrook.
Ah, there you go. That's where we're gonna be. We're gonna be at Game on Social Hub. So follow us there.
Watch us. And
all right. Yes, this is bug in my face. Jesus. All right. This is the Week Geek. Till next time. Keep your nerd flag raised high.
When your money's on the line, are you okay with a basic free tax service? Get the confidence of TurboTax with free Fed and state filing on Intuit Credit Karma. Around 37% of filers qualify. Simple 1040s only. See details at turbotax.com/free.
It all started with a bracket full of dreams. One team will cut down the nets. College hoops are in the